Come on. Hey, Charity, welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being the first one here, taking the edge off of being here. I'm getting myself situated completely, like with the grandkids this morning. I was like, oh, I don't have anything set up. So, note to self, I have to look at my raid trains. Oh, and make sure that I'm putting them in. Welcome in, welcome in. I know I'm here early. The train should be here right at 3 o'clock. So I'm just testing everything out, making sure I got my camera, got my goodies, figuring out what the lineup's gonna look like. I had to move my ring light back to the side. Having it directly in front of me, I think, is what was causing me the migraine. It's a good thing you said that. It is a good thing you said that. Oh, look. Oops. Not quite what I meant. Not quite what you meant. Yeah. Ever since I moved it to the side of me, I have the normal things that I experience sometimes, like a tension headache, or if I pull my ponytail too tight or something like that. But ever since I let that move that, it's done. I don't know if it was because I was too close to it or if it was too big for the space, but either way, it's gone. So thanks for coming in, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you. Quite contrary by the sea. Love it. Love it. Welcome in. So I am here early. It is an hour long. It is an hour long, so I'll be able to get some readings in. Yeah, so I came on early just so that I could make sure my lighting was okay. And I'm going to do, I did not, but I'll definitely check it out. I had a few things that I had to take care of. So we're getting there. There you go, Charity. So Charity, supposedly, I just made you a mod. You and Cindy can fight it out. Right? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You guys are too much. Yeah, listen, you don't have to. Hey, thank you, Zenchen. Welcome in. No, listen, you don't have to. Hey, listen, it's fine. I did it just so when you type it and she sees it, she can say something. Welcome. Thank you so much for the reading today. I definitely want to reach out to you. I've got a couple things I want to chat with you about. I'm actually just chilling here early for my raid train because I haven't quite managed what that routine looks like. So I figure if I get everything within my space, then I'm good. I got this really cute thing for auction. I will. Look at it. I am auctioning this off. Isn't this the cutest little thing ever? And it has a wani. It has this cute little blanket that it wraps up in. So darn cute and adorable. So when I first bought it, I bought it from somebody on Whatnot who was doing their 1K push. And I fell in love with it. But for whatever reason, wasn't paying attention. It was a unicorn. And it's cute and adorable, but it's a unicorn and it'll drive me crazy. So, and I don't want Abigail to think it's hers. So, it's gotta go. Gotta go. All right. So, let me make sure I have. What did I do with it? Oh my God, I'm in a panic mode. All right. I am putting this in my chat so when the raid comes in, I don't forget it. I won't send it to you guys, but I'll just put it in here. So yes, so this is the Neverending raid train. And it's 4 weeks long is the minimum commitment for any of you that are sellers. It is a 4-week minimum commitment to the same time slot. And then I can make it a permanent part of my lineup. But I want to see if I can change the time. If I can't, then at least from now till the end of the year, every Wednesday at 3 o'clock, this will be the train stop. So I'm hoping if I can move the time. If not, no biggie. I'll stay at 3 o'clock. But yeah, so as of right now, I have 10 shows at this time slot. Yeah, I really, really like that idea. It's great for new sellers. It's great for current sellers trying to build and develop that consistency. So I thought it was really cool. I was like, maybe, just maybe, I can come up with something on it. Yes. Oh, scheisse. My phone is going to die. Okay. So I'm trying out my new little arm thing for my phone. Somebody came in right now, they would think I was having like a seizure or something. I am. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care. Menopause sucks, just so y'all know. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Charity. You're one to be calling somebody a hot mess. No, I'm just kidding. All right, my raid train should be coming in. Yay! Adam's family. Welcome in. Let me get the givey. Go ahead, everybody, grab that givey. That is for a 1-card mini reading. So definitely grab it and get in there. So thank you to Closet Reboot Boutique for putting the train together, and Adam's Family Values. Thank you for the raid. Please make sure you're following both of them and bookmark their shows. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Dr. Patty. I am a metaphysician, a spiritual guide, psychic intuitive, and I am ordained. So yes, I have done weddings. It's been interesting, but I've done weddings. And I have been on Whatnot approximately 10 weeks. And I've been a spiritual advisor for 30 years. So welcome to my world today, and welcome to the Neverending raid train. You will see me for the next few weeks at 3 o'clock. So I want to jump right in here, and I'm going to just really go down the list So if you've never had a reading and you'd like a quick sampling of a reading, I do have 22 cards. They do come with a little sticker and you get to keep the card. So they are right there below. If you guys would like to grab any of those, please be sure to scoop them up. Again, it is a little sampling of a reading. You will get the card as well mailed to you with the cute little sticker. So those are available in the bin if anybody is interested in them. And let me share these real quick with you. We have the little moth bags and the moon phases. It is a little keychain bag. It is canvas. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's very sturdy. It's really great quality. Absolutely love these little bags. I do only have 2 left. They are there for $6 each. And you will find yourself with a sticker and a crystal inside the bag. So you actually get some extra goodies with the bags. And again, they are a canvas bag and they are $6 each. So feel free to check those out. Check the bin. Anybody, you guys got any questions for me? Any ideas about your tarot? Have you ever had a reading? Are you new to a reading? New to me? How can I help everybody today? Everton, welcome in. Welcome in. I did see you guys come in on the raid. Audrey is fabulous find. Grammy 6. Thank you guys again for being here and supporting me on the train. It does mean a lot to me. So thank you very much. As a new seller, it can be a little scary out here at times. So thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead, since everybody's being shy here, let me go ahead and do a collective reading. All right. Charity, we'll go ahead and do a rapid reading for you. Let's see what you got here. So the card that you have is Strength. Strength is about being confident, having courage, even when you feel like you don't have the ability to move on. It is an infinite source of strength as you tap into the universe. The Lion gives you the courage, the strength, the guardianship. It is feminine and masculine energy, but it also always reminds you that the sky is bright and that there is no dark hour. And your cute little sticker is a yoga sticker. Look at tall and strong like a tree. So today, just remember you are always stronger than you think you are, and the universe will always continue to supply that strength to you. So thank you for that, Charity. I love it. Hope you like your little card, and that and your little sticker will come right to you. Let me go ahead. Lauren, I'm so sorry. It's so hard for me to read the names. Looks like it says Lauren Rose loves shopping. If I got that wrong, please let me know. Graceful Caddy, welcome in, everybody. Looks like Ruben, welcome in. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick collective winner. Lulu, you have won the little mini reading. You've won the little mini reading. So let me go ahead here. Are you still here with me? Are you still here? Yay, awesome. Okay, let me go ahead and I'm going to grab you a quick card. I'll give you a quick little mini reading. Welcome in. All right, you've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight is about taking charge, leading. It is going into battle that you are absolutely deserving. Wands is about actions and activities. So really just take charge, make the decision, do what you need to do, make it happen, and know that you've got an army behind you. You have an army of energy and universal love that will support you on the challenge or whatever it is you're facing that you know you need to take head on. I love that you're new here and you're new to readings. I know this is just a quick little mini reading. Please be sure to bookmark my shows and come back and let me know, and I will do a little bit longer reading. So anybody who's new here and came in from the raid, please make sure you're bookmarking my show and come back into one of the other shows so I can give you a little bit of a longer read. Okay. I want to make sure that I get through everybody in the hour. My regular show is normally 2 hours. But I love this card. First of all, I love horses. So really just take everything you need to do head on, and don't be uncomfortable. Take the actions and do the activities that need to make it happen for you, because you do have the ability to get it done, even if you don't think you do. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a tidbit on a reading. But thank you for taking the time to enter that Gibby and to certainly be here. We do have the rapid readings. Those are $2. You're so welcome. You're so very welcome. You do the rapid readings. They are $2. You get to keep the card, and they come with a cute little sticker. You can always take advantage of that. If you've never had a reading, or you're new to tarot or oracles or even spiritual insights, they are all tools for self-reflection. They're all ways to give you insights and guidance. It's a very objective perspective. It removes the emotion out of the equation and allows you to really look and reflect on what's important to you or how you want to navigate the situation. So I know some people go into the woo-woo or different kinds of things, but just know that it really is just an informational tool of self-reflection. So be sure to take advantage of those cute little $2 mini readings. We have those below. I do have the little bags. Those are in the bin. And I wanted... So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run this little auction. Let me pin it and first share with you this cute little stuffed pink unicorn. This thing is adorable, and I saved it for the raid train. It is so cute, and it's so cuddly and so soft. It's brand new. I loved it. I helped a person get to their 1K journey by purchasing it for them on their show, and I really just love it. But unicorns are hard for me. They're hard for me. I tend to either love them or dislike them. And I love this little guy, but I think he would make somebody much more happier. So I am going to put him into auction for $5. We'll go ahead and do it for a 30-second. If you'd like the cute little unicorn, you can have him. He does come with a little wani. Fold him up and cuddle him up like a little taco. I know he's unusual for being on a tarot show, but that's okay. He is here if anybody would like him. If not, that's okay. Junkie Punky, look, this is for you. Look at this cute little unicorn. Look at this little unicorn stuffy. It is the cutest little thing. We'll go ahead and let him go one more time for 10 seconds. And if nobody wants the cute little stuffy, that's okay. He can go in the destashing bucket. All right. Thanks for looking at the little thing, the little unicorn. All right, everybody. Who would like a $2 reading? A quick rapid fire reading. They are $2. They come with little stickers in each one, and you get to keep the card. So the cards do get mailed to you. Be sure to check out the bin. If you have any questions, let me know. In the meantime, let me go ahead and I will pull a collective reading. So this is just for the entire group. And as a collective, some things will fit with others, some won't, but that's okay. It is not a personalized or a direct intention to any one particular person. This is just in regards to the energy within the room. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Oh, we got cards jumping out. Welcome in. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday? For those of you that have been following the Neverending train all day, thank you. It has been a lot of fun supporting others on their journey, so welcome. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. We have the Sun. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Devil. And we have the Page of Cups. So I'll walk you through each card, and then we'll kind of look at what the story is for the cards. So first and foremost, the Sun. Everything is bright and shining. The world is full of abundance. It is full of abundance. There is lots of love, lots of joy. There's a sense of freedom. There is a sense of excitement. So much is possible when the sun is shining. It always makes us feel beautiful. It makes us feel happy when we see it. All I can think of is like sitting like a cat in a window or a dog out on a deck, just soaking up the sun rays. Love this card. We then have the Five of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth energy. They are very slow moving energy, but they're also a buildable energy. As you see, this kind of build, it looks like almost like the little mocking of the tree of life here. But this particular card is that you're not alone. You may think you're alone. You may feel that you don't have enough resources or enough tools or information. But what you're not realizing is the tools and resources are right here. You just have to look. Right here, these two people are so focused on what's below them and where they're at, they can't quite see the opportunity. So here's the difference between the cup being half full and the cup being half empty. They're here looking at the woe is me, and all they need to do is pick their head up, and they can see all the opportunities that are available for them to get in out of the cold, specifically in that card. Then we have the Devil. Welcome in, everybody. Audrey, Fabulous Finds, welcome in. T-Press, welcome in. So the Devil, it's this poor card. I'm going to pull it in a little closer so you can see. So the chains aren't really attached. They can pull them easily over their head. The links here, not really attached. So this is about holding yourself hostage, your own limiting beliefs, being your own crown of thorns. You are the reason that things aren't moving the direction you want. And I'm not saying that with disrespect, but what I'm saying is that sometimes you have to get out of your own way, and maybe you don't realize you are in your own way. So this card shows up to remind you that, are you the reason that things aren't moving forward? Is it something you're not saying, something you're not doing? But is it also a limiting belief? Is it a false belief that you feel you can't move past because you're stuck? You're not really stuck. You can easily pull that chain right over your head, right off from underneath you, and just walk away from it, move on, whatever it takes. But just know that sometimes it's your own thoughts and your own beliefs that create that trapped or that stuck feeling. And now we have the Page of Cups. Pages are about new energy, new beginnings. They're very childlike personalities. They're very young energy. This one here is holding a particular cup with a fish in it. All of this reminds me is a beta bowl every time I see it. But cups are full of emotion. They're full of matters of the heart. They are empathetic. They are compassionate. Everything that you feel, joy, pleasure, anger, desires. Everything comes from this place. And this page is asking you to look at what's new. And I just used the example in the other card about having the cup half full or half empty. Well, his cup is full of fish. I don't really get the fish, but that's okay. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to everybody. So with this card in the page, really look at new opportunities, look at new relationships, new connections. They could be any connection. They could be reconnecting with family, with cousins, with friends, with coworkers. Just say hello to a stranger to make their day brighter. Really step into that space, okay? So when we put this story together, we've got the sun shining, everything is possible. There's a sense of freedom, a sense of possibility, no restrictions. Everything is growing, it's flowing. Everything in this little canvas here looks amazing. It's like, ooh, I want this. I want to feel like this. Okay. Why the dude has a fish in his cup. That's for another day. I will tell you. So then after this, it's like, okay, wait a minute. I want to get to here. And how do I get to here? Well, first and foremost, you have to realize that here is the passion. Here is the purpose. Here is the limiting beliefs. Here's where you're stuck. The devil, here's where you're stuck. Thinking that you're alone or that things aren't possible or you're lacking the resources. This one over here is missing all their clothes. This one has clothes, but they're not looking at the warmth and the comfort that lies within this. So build yourself up. Build yourself up so you can shine bright. Devil, really check in with yourself on those limiting beliefs. Check in on who is or isn't impacting your thoughts, your actions and activities. And really just go out and embrace something new. Embrace a new conversation, a new connection. Again, say hello to a stranger. Say, hey, how are you? Hold the door for somebody. Just engage differently with the world. That brings out a different sense of emotions. So that's the story in the cards. And collectively speaking, this card is about really checking in with yourself, making sure that you realize you do have more resources for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in life. You have more resources available to you. You may not see them. You may think it doesn't work or it's not going to happen. That's where a new conversation, a new connection, a new possible relationship, partnership, collaboration comes into play. And at the end of the day, the sun is always shining bright. It's always shining bright. Even on a cloudy day, the sun is always there. It is always, always shining down on you. So that's the collective. That is the collective for the group. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me some time to do the collective. Thank you, Charity. I believe, was it you, Precious Angel, that grabbed the rapid reading? Thank you for that. Let me go ahead. I'm afraid. All right, let's see. All right, let's grab a card for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Love this card. This card, again, like the sun, though, is showing that you have so much available to you. It is showing you all the elements within the universe. Here is change and transformation. Here is growth and expansion. And this is an ever-turning cycle. So you're never stuck. The wheel never stops moving. The wheel always is moving. It's always changing. There's always transformation. So a penny today is $1 tomorrow. $1 tomorrow is $100 next week. Just think of the cycle. Think of the process. This is such a beautiful card. And You've got a cake and cupcake stickers. You got a cake and cupcake stickers and little cookies, little mushroom, baking you a cake. Hey, Kaya. Hey, Kaya, welcome in. Welcome in. So, Precious Angel, Cindy, this card is for you. Love it. Love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for grabbing the little rapid readings. Don't be shy, everybody. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Little rapid readings are fun. They're a cute little way to taste test tarot. Taste test tarot. Don't say that 10 times. Do not say that 10 times. Please check out the bin. We do have our little emotional support stickers. Those are these. We have, this one says, "You make my heart soar." And it's got a cute little plane. We've got this one that says, "I may be a tiny hedgehog, but I believe in you. Don't let prickly things in life get you down." How cool is that? Don't let the little prickly things in life get you down. "I have a mushroom for you in my heart." Oh, I have mushroom. How cute is that, right? What else do we have? "You're toothy amazing. Be the reason someone smiles today." This reminds me of Hello Kitty. So these are the emotional support cards. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. You can get these down below or in the bin. The mini wrapped crystals. I am going to show you one. So here is an example of a little bag. These are tagged below. These are tumbles. So this particular tumble is actually a clear quartz. So to give you an idea of what comes in the bag. So you get this, in this particular bag, it is a clear quartz. You do get a cage, so you can put the stone either on a necklace or on a charm if you want to. And then you get a cute little meaning explanation. So the clear quartz is amplification, clarity, and focus. And the meaning is it's known as the master healer. It amplifies energy and intention. And the purpose of this crystal is to cleanse, balance, and magnify spiritual and physical energy fields. So these are the types of things that you get in your little mini wrapped crystal bag. When in doubt, quartz it out. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. So these are available for $6 and they are in the bin. So feel free to scoop those up if you would like. I'll show a couple other items I have specifically for the train. So we do have the moon trinket dish. This is the trinket dish. It is ceramic. You can use it for crystals. You can use it for stickers. You can put dice in it. You can put almost anything you want in a little trinket tray. I call them trinket trays. But they also do have a small little peg hole. So if you would, if you use incense sticks, you can put the stick right in the center as well. So we do I have one of these left. This is my last one. So you can get that in the store if you would like. And then I have the matching sun dishes. I'll pin those. We do have two available. So these are the sun. We do have two available. And again, they are ceramic. And they do have this one here. You can see the little peg hole for the incense if you'd like. So those are in the bin. Cindy, thank you for scooping up that moon dish. I love it. That moon dish is coming to you. That is so awesome. Love it, love it. So the main dish is yours. So we do have the sun left. Now, those of you that are new here and have not seen one of my regular shows, we do have on my regular show, my morning show, and some of my evening shows, I do offer tiny tarot. These are adorable little tiny tarot cards. We pull anywhere from 8 to 12 cards and do a reading. These are available in the bin. Please make sure you're doing free pickup so that you don't have shipping. However, if you guys would like a tiny tarot, we can do one here, or you have the option that you can purchase tiny tarot, send us the DM code for the pickup, and then we'll send you the coupon. So at any point in the future you want to come back and order your own little tiny tarot reading, you can take advantage of that as well. Yes, tiny tarot is absolutely fun. I'll give you a cute little I'll give you a little sample. So let's see. We have the 8 of swords. We have the page of swords. We have the 3 of cups. And what else do we have? So we have, let me just do it this way. So I'm only going to do this with 4 cards, but to give you an example. So here we have tiny tarot. Whoops-a-daisy. Little card went for a ride. Wasn't prepared to do this way. But so we'll take the 2 cards up here. We'll take these 2 cards. And we kind of look across and see what they mean. So it's like basically a mini tarot reading with anywhere from 8 to 12 cards. And what I love about tiny tarot is it's never always read left to right, right to left. Sometimes we read it from the bottom to the top. It is so much fun. If you've never experienced it, you absolutely have to come experience that and enjoy it. You will find it is something like you've never seen before. And if you haven't seen my son Jonathan do tiny tarot, that's entertaining. That is a sticker, Kiwi. Go ahead and grab that. That is available for everyone. So if you are following, please go ahead and grab that. And if we are not yet following each other, I will follow you back. So feel free to go ahead and enter that, Kiwi. We'll go back here to the rapid readings. So if you'd like a rapid reading, you can just scoop that up, drop the little globe with a question mark, and I will just go right down the queue for the rapid readings. Be sure to get in that Gibby. Make sure you're following, bookmarking. I'm glad you guys love Tiny Tarot. Love Tiny Tarot. Just to give everybody a little bit of foresight, anytime you see on my show that it says miniature and I'm participating on that train, everything that day is miniature. So my readings will be done with Tiny Tarot. The crystals are all little miniature crystals. Everything is little tiny stuff. So that was part of my fun. Let's see. I see somebody else scooped up the Tiny Tarot Zenshine. Zenshine. Awesome. Awesome. Would you like me to try to move my camera and do a Tiny Tarot now? Or would you like the coupon so you can come back and get it at any of my shows, whether it's a daytime show or a nighttime show? The choice is yours. Thank you, mods. I appreciate it. Okay. That's perfect. It takes about 10, 12 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes to do it. So I appreciate that. I'll send me the DM code. Did you do free pickup? If not, that's fine. You'll still get stickers and everything in the mail, but I'll send you the code and you can come back and get that. And if you guys aren't following Zenshine or any of the other sellers that are in here, please make sure you guys are all following each other and bookmarking each other's shows. I went to Zenshine's show earlier today and it was amazing. You need to get in on this train. You need to get on this weekly train. It is fun. You're so very welcome. So very welcome. All right. There is 8 of us in this room and only 2 people in that givey. Hey, Doreen, welcome in. Welcome in. There we go. I was like, where are people? What are you guys doing? It's free. It's free stickers and whatever else I feel like throwing in the envelope that day. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. You guys are amazing. Thanks for coming in the middle of the day to support me on the train. It means a lot to me. I'm really excited about it. I love having this 1 hour. So who has questions in regards to tarot or me and wants to know either more about me or what I do or the tarot itself? It's quiet. Got less than a minute to get in that givey up there. Right up there. Right there. You know when you see those videos like on TikTok when people were pointing to the words, but there was nothing there until they put them in? I love that I can see the little givey box and I can poke the little box up there. It is. That's okay though. That's okay. Cutie pants, honey bun. Okay, I got it. Welcome in. Sorry it took me forever to try to get that name out. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hi. If you're new here, please be sure to follow, bookmark, let us know where you're from. If you are a seller, please let me know so that I can make sure that we're bookmarking your shows. Yay! Yay, Zenshine. You got the stickers. You got the stickers. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. All right. I'm going to try to attempt to pronounce this correctly. Is it pronounced Peora? Did I even come close to saying it right? Okay, so do you pronounce the E and the O as Peoria? Or I'm going to have to Google this to figure out how to pronounce it. Okay. So I live in Massachusetts. And the reason I was asking about the pronunciation is because there is a town in Massachusetts called Peabody. And everybody calls it Peabody except those that are in Massachusetts. Biggest river city. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yes. So, but it's pronounced Peabody. It's not Peabody. It is Peabody. And we all know if you are not from at least Mass or Connecticut, most people in Connecticut know it's Peabody. But we all know, even here on the western half of the state, and Peabody's on the eastern. But yeah, I loved trying to guess some of the names. Biggest river city in the U.S. Do you mean it has the most individual rivers? I'm fascinated. fascinated by the city. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Gracie Grace, welcome in. Welcome in. If you guys would like a 1-card rapid reading with a cute little mushroom sticker, you do get to keep the card and the sticker. They're $2. They're pinned below. I am just doing the rapids for the train. So welcome. Check out the bin. Absolutely. Check it out. There's lots of interesting stuff in there. If you have any questions about any of the offerings, please let me know. If you've never had a pendulum reading, we do have pendulum readings as well. They are $3, and you get 2 questions, a yes or no question. And we use a pendulum and the energy for a decision. So technically we can do yes, no, or maybe. They are. So I have this one. This is an amethyst one. I do have a chakra one. And my other pendulum right now is soaking in moon water and clear quartz. So yes. If you haven't seen the inspirational stickers in the bin as well, it's here's one. It says you are infinite. Let go softly. Cleanse your spirit. So these are available also in the bin. Yes. Moon water and quartz. Moon water and quartz. For those of you that follow the moon, today is the first quarter moon. So it's about checking in on your manifestation, and it is about focusing on your intentions. Check in with them, see where you're at on your journey. If you're moving forward, great. If not, give yourself a little bit of grace. See where you can realign yourself so that you can, in fact, step into that path again. We are a week out from the full moon, which will be about releasing and cleansing and letting go. So this is your opportunity to do a pre-assessment for that day. Again, if you guys have any questions about me, about specifically the tarot or the pendulum, crystals, anything like that, please feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer. I have been doing readings and coaching for just over 30 years now. Yeah. So this is what I do. Is it your spirits that move the pendulum? It is energy. So I always do like a deep breath meditation so that it's not my body moving, it's channeled energy. So specifically, it is not Abigail. Let's just clear that up. So it's channeled energy. But yes, it is based off your energy. So for example, if I did this and let's say, if I'm just like, okay, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, and I'm just pissed off, right? So I'm trying to picture that energy. It's not really focusing. So when you see me and I'm looking at it, I'm trying to make sure that I'm in alignment with it. So it is energy. It is insight. It's guidance. So I try whenever I'm doing pendulum readings to make sure that I'm grounded and that I have done that cleansing breath, which is what you don't see on the back end I have a selenite stick that they sit with. I have a clear quartz. I have my palm stone, my rose quartz palm stone. I do have a fluorite stone. I do have had an amethyst. Um, I do have clear quartz, a stick as well. So I do keep all these so that I can either hold them in my hands or I can put the pendulums on them to clear out any possible energy. Now, I will tell you, so sometimes people will hold it like this, which is fine. The problem for me is if I hold it like this with more than 2 fingers. Okay, here I would hold it and put it out here because I don't want a muscle spasm or a cramp to shift the energy. So that's why you'll see me, I put it through. So I put it through here so that my palm is by itself. Now, those of you that have seen me do these and you've seen me engage in with any kind of spirit, any kind of channel, have seen it as if my palm was being inverted. Even though I wasn't moving my hand, you could see that feeling that it was being inverted. So sometimes energy and channeled spirits can definitely impact it. Let's see. I saw a couple other questions. I feel it plucks the one giving off the one. It does. It does. Yeah. So you're welcome. So it also depends on how you hold them. So this is centered gravity in the weight. So this one normally spins more. Okay. This one will tend to bounce or shake or vibrate. Now, for me, depending on the reading that I'm doing or the communication that I'm doing, if I'm using psychic abilities while doing the pendulum hey pat, then sometimes I'll hear something to the response with the pendulum. So, for example, there are times when this pendulum, okay, will start to vibrate and shake. And sometimes I will get a sound that sounds like a laughing, like somebody's laughing. Like whatever question you asked, it is a complete joke and it is not what you're supposed to be asking, so it's not going to answer. Let me ask this. You do not have to answer your preference. Do you work from a circle or no? That's a tough question because I've done both. I've done both. The challenge that I have with working from a circle is sometimes either that energy becomes, through the psychic skills or in gifts, it becomes too confined and it can make things very challenging. Or and by not working in it, I feel like I'm much more open, much more fluid. Is that making sense? Yeah, because even though a circle is never ending, once you step into it, if you step into it and you draw the circle, you can't get out of the circle until you're done. But then you're limited to what's in the confines of that circle, even though it's infinite possibility. But it doesn't necessarily flow outward like a ripple because it'll hit a boundary. Is that making sense the way I'm explaining? Give me just a second. I'm responding to a message. So to answer Doreen's question, so a circle is basically creating a center of protection. So if you draw the circle around you, if you're standing in the center of the circle and you draw the circle around you and you've cleansed your space, you've saged it, you've done a protection spell, a casting spell, then whatever's in that circle is sacred, and that's your circle of comfort, so to speak. If you're not in a circle, it is a wide open. So picture the whole universe with a big circle around it. So you're either in a big giant circle or you're in this little sacred space. Now, some people, they can't do certain things if they're not in, thank you, if they're not in that circle for their own reasons, because they may feel like they can't be protected. When I first started out doing things and I was doing Ritka and I was doing astrology and I was doing all of those things, yes, I started in a circle because that was the safe space. But as the years gone on, I don't rely on that. Also, some people will draw and navigate a circle as their portal to channel. So depending on your beliefs and your studies and different other divinational practices, that circle can also be how you channel ancestors. You pull them into that circle. You pull them into that circle, and that is your source. So instead of the universe being the whole source, you've said, let me collect my spirits, let me collect my information channels, and I'm going to invite them all into this little space with me. But what's important is you have to invite them and you have to release them. Because if you don't release them, then what happens over time, it's kind of like the, have you ever seen like in circuses or auto shows, those kinds of things where they have the guys in the big globe and they're riding on the motorcycles and they're just doing this and they're going faster and faster and faster. And then you've got one going the other way and one going this way and they're trying not to hit each other. That's what happens to the guides, to the spirits, to anything that you've collected in that circle if you don't let them out. And because you are the core to that circle, you will be the center of that F5, 6, whatever that chaos, exactly, whatever that chaos creates within that circle. I made that mistake once. But there are certain times, and now let me back up and say this. If I'm doing a reading and I'm close to a cemetery or I'm close to sacred ground, then I will do a circle. I will do a circle for pure protection of what could be attached to the source that I'm channeling and connecting with. Because sometimes if you're communicating with somebody who's passed or an energy that's passed and they're feeding you information, as they're coming to you, something could basically catch a free ride and come through. So I do use a circle because then if anything's coming in as an attachment, it gets severed at the circle. Yeah. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Great question. Great question, Doreen. And Cutie Pants, thank you so much for really acknowledging that that was a great explanation for an answer. Because sometimes when I use my metaphors or explanations, sometimes it is way out there. Way out there. I'm happy to be here. Such a great... Listen, East Window, we love having you. So to ask a question, why is the other pendulum being cleansed with moon water and the quartz? So Abigail and I had words. Abigail and I had words. And I was holding the pendulum like this, and it was swinging. And I went to go like this to pull it up because it was pulling my hand down and it kept going down. And as I pulled it up like this, it somehow got wrapped around my finger and then pulled. And I was like, oh, hell no, we are not messing. We are not messing. So selenite, yes, but because I put the quartz in there, it was one, I didn't want it to break down in the water. Selenite is a little more palatable and will break down. But I also wanted it for clarity to really just make it. Yeah, she got upset with me. Can I get a quick explanation of who Abigail? So Abigail has been attached to me for some very, very long time. We last night. We don't. I don't know where Abigail came from. I don't know why she's attached to me. She's under the age of 12. So in my scrying sessions, I can see her outline, but I don't see enough. Like I couldn't sketch out her face. I don't see enough. I see her shadow in my house. Sometimes I'll see a translucent figure. She loves to poke at my feet when I'm sleeping. Drives me crazy. She moves things around my office. Lately, she's gotten pretty aggressive. She asked for a vessel. I was going to buy her dolly because she asked for a body. And then everybody talked me out of it, which thank God they did, because my brain was going, let's go get her a Raggedy Ann doll. And then I'm thinking, holy shit, I'm like reincarnating Annabelle. This is not happening with Abigail. No. Did you ask why she's active? She won't answer. She won't answer. I don't know if it's because I threatened her. If she doesn't behave, she'll be put in a box. I don't know. Do you think it's important to learn about those details? I do, but I don't want to force them because I don't want to logically manifest or create something as the answer or the solution. Rather, I'm letting her give me what she wants, to give me the way she wants. So at first, I thought she came here with basically like a shipment, okay? Like a shipment of supplies. And I was in a store and she just, like she was an orphan and I became her mama and she attached to me. So I thought that's how she got here. We have done some research to where she is more likely than not directly associated with the Salem witch trials. She's not mad at you. I already asked her that. She's not mad at you. No. I forgot something. I don't know what I forgot. But it's hard because sometimes she doesn't always tell me things loud enough or clear enough for me to get them. And I have no control over her. So I can't, the East Window, to give you an example, I can't sit here and go, okay, Abigail, where are you? Because I have a question for you. Mm-mm. She'll play hide and seek. So she only wants, when she wants to be seen or heard, she'll let me know. You want me to see? Abigail, Cindy is saying hi to you. She is. She's giggling. Wait, you mean, so we've narrowed it down to the possibility of Abigail Williams or Abigail Faulkner Jr. We have not gotten a clear answer on if it's either one of those. Now, you want to know the funniest thing about all this? The one time I got to go to Salem, just before we got there was a blowout with a tire. I don't know. Don't know. Yep. And she's been with me since then. Sure. Let me ask her for, I got to get ready to raid too. Please show me. Yes. Okay. Abigail, are you afraid? No. Nope. And that's a hard swing. That is a hard swing to know. All right. Look at this. The time flew. Oh my goodness. I have to raid. Let me get my raid up. Thank you, everybody, for coming here on short notice. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for all of it. No, I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys were all here. Please hang out so we can continue to support. It is Mara's MI. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but we're going to go check her out in a few minutes. We've got 2 minutes left. We'll go check her out. So the other person, just to give you guys a quick insight before this, since I'm going to say this specifically directed to the East window, Allison Moore is the other person we can't figure out. And her name just screamed in my head one day. I have no idea who she is. I don't know how to spell Allison. Her last name is Moore, and I have no idea what time frame she's from. So that's that. All right, let me get this raid up. Thank you, everybody, and I do hope to see all of my new friends on the train. I do hope to see you guys all again. And for my other followers and everybody, I will be back on at 4:44 tonight. So in another 44 minutes, I'll be back, and then I will be back again at midnight. Get that a lot. Isn't that crazy that it's so hard? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I've known her name now for about 5-6 years. All right, it's 4 o'clock. Let me go get to that raid so I don't get scolded and booted off my raid. Let's go. Is she on? There she is. Hold on tight, everybody. Let's go.